Guidus TV, never ads, always free. Let's keep it free, no ads. Support and share, and get guided with Guidus TV. Guidus TV, watched by many, loved by all. New Muslims, young Muslims, born Muslims, non-Muslims, all enjoy it. Guidus TV, never ads, always free. Let's keep it free, no ads. Support, share, and get guided with Guidus TV.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk About It. I was supposed to have a surprise for tonight, but Allah's plans are always better than the plans that you made. So with that, things didn't work out the way I planned, but I know that Allah has a better plan for us. And so with that, one of the things that we're going to discuss is more about the contest and the importance of reciting the Quran and learning what the Quran is actually saying. So I'm going to pass this to Brother Yusuf, and we'll carry on with the show.
Talk about how we can upload a video.
Oh, most importantly, before you upload the video, you go to the website reciteontv.com. You fill out a form that's there that says the name for the child, your name, and you fill out all the information that's there, your address, email address, your phone number, and it needs to be your whole address and your child's full name and your full name, because these things are very important. Now, coming to the video, when you're looking at making a video, it should be in a very quiet room that's well lit, that you can see the child, and have it at a distance that is close enough to the child so they can hear the child really well when you're doing the recording. And you have your phone that it's like this, so the picture quality would be good. So it would be like the way my picture is now. And so this way here, and it's better to have your camera on a tripod so it's steady. And then you have your child say his name or her name, and where they're from, and their age, and what they're going to recite. And if it's a younger child, you would just ask him, well, what is your name? And they would say like, oh, Habib, how old are you? 8 years old. What are you going to recite? Al-Fatiha. So this way here, and you say where you're from. So you say St. John, New Brunswick. So if you do all these, and then the child would recite Al-Fatiha, and this way here, once the video is done, you take this video and you upload it to the website. The thing is, you can do more than one video of other recitations of the Quran. So this is very important when you're doing this, that there's no echo effect. The sound is the pure natural sound of the child reciting, because the judges are looking at how the pronunciation of the Arabic when it comes to the Quran. So, how was that?
That was very, very good. You did good. Now tell them what they win in the categories.
Oh, actually they win nothing. I get $3,000. No, I'm just joking. Just joking. Just joking. Actually, there's 3 categories. There is 3 to 7 years old. And in this category, the grand prize is $1,000. The next category is from 8 to 12 years old. And in this category, the grand prize is also $1,000. And the next category is 13 to 17 years old. And once again, the grand prize is $1,000. The thing is, for everybody that uploaded a video, there is a gift in a small prize as well. I think that covers just about everything.
Oh, you didn't even get close, man. Mashallah. But tell us about the guest who's coming.
Oh, it's, well, he's going to be calling in, and he should be calling in about 10 minutes after the hour. He's a friend of mine that I met in the Fredericton area. He's originally from India, and he will be joining us shortly in a phone call.
Okay. What is he going to talk about?
This was not the surprise that I had planned.
Oh, okay.
The surprise that I had planned was supposed to be in the mosque, and then a brother was going to join me on camera. And he's a young brother that this year and last year, during Ramadan for the evening prayer, he led the prayer.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's why I was looking at having him on the show, because I've heard him recite multiple times, and I even when he was driving me back to St. John from Fredericton, on the way home, what he was doing was going to be practicing his recitation as he drives back to Fredericton. So that's what he did on the 9th of September. But anyway, inshallah, we'll actually have him on eventually. So, and he's only, I think 22 years old. So he's just a young fella. His brother is going to university as well, and he is 17. But unfortunately, he's camera shy.
He's camera shy?
Yeah, his brother's camera shy, because I was trying to get his brother to join the contest.
MashaAllah. Well, what do you think it would take for him to join us?
I think a little bit of time. Inshallah, things will work out.
Inshallah ta'ala. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So, somebody's calling. Let's take the phone call right now. We're live on TV. Go ahead. Caller, go ahead.
Salam, and we're doing great with our dawah work. Thanks to your effort, we are doing extremely well. I just called to say salam. I didn't know you were live.
Oh, yeah, we are live in the middle of a program talking to the children about uploading their videos so that they can win a prize.
What a surprise.
Yeah, the surprise is that they get $1,000 in their category. MashaAllah.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
We have 3 categories.
Wow.
And
MashaAllah, you're doing great. I just want to say the kids are the future of Islam. They will be ruling. They will lead. They will take this the Islam to the highest level. The kids, and you're doing great with them. That's all I can say.
MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Thank you so much for calling and supporting what we're doing. This is Khadija. She has the food truck, and in New York and New Jersey. Yeah.
Assalamu
Oh,
alaikum.
she is the sister that I wanted
Yes.
to meet.
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
MashaAllah. What is going on with you guys?
It's going good. Sheikh, I love you for the sake of Allah.
Alhamdulillah. By the way,
I've been watching your... Sorry?
are you watching us on TV right now?
I am trying to watch it on stream.
Oh, okay. MashaAllah.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Can you see us now? We're waving at you.
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm just trying to put up the stream, so...
Oh, okay. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Alhamdulillah.
So, yes, what's going on in your neighborhood?
Oh, it's been quite lively, alhamdulillah. It's the weekend which has been going on, so lots of brothers gathering at the masjid for Maghrib and Isha, alhamdulillah. We had some Talim, just a little bit of this that happened today from some books of hadith that we did. So just wrap that up and we're here now.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Well, this is really great. This is really great, and I'm so happy that you called in. Do you have anybody that is ready to recite on TV?
Not anyone in my immediate proximity, but if it is okay, I can do some recitation, inshallah.
Yes, sir. That's wonderful. Go ahead. Now, keep in mind, you don't get the prize for this, but you can, sure. Yeah.
I completely understand that.
All right. Go ahead.
Inshallah. So, I'll recite, inshallah, the last page of Surah Al-Anbiya.
MashaAllah. Go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الذين سبقت لهم منا الحسنى أولئك عنها مبعدون لا يسمعون حسيسها وهم فيما اشتهت أنفسهم خالدون لا يحزنهم الفزع الأكبر وتتلقاهم الملائكة هذا يومكم الذي كنتم توعدون يوم نطوي السماء كطي السجل للكتب كما بدأنا أول خلق نعيده وعدا علينا إنا كنا فاعلين ولقد كتبنا في الزبور من بعد الذكر أن الأرض يرثها عبادي الصالحون إن في هذا لبلاغا لقوم عابدين وما أرسلناك إلا رحمة للعالمين قل إنما يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فهل أنتم مسلمون فإن تولوا فقل آذنتكم على سواء وإن أدري أقريب أم بعيد ما توعدون صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah. If your children are anything like you, we already got it in the bag, man.
Jazakallah khair. Yes, sir.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Whoa, I'm so happy to hear you recite. And by the way, you can tell everybody where you're from originally, if you don't
Oh,
mind.
yeah, sure. It's kind of kind of skipped ahead. So my name is Adnan. I am originally from India, but I've lived all my life in Saudi Arabia, and I've been brought up there, alhamdulillah. So up till high school, then I've done my further education from India, and right now I'm in Fredericton, New Brunswick, in Canada.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Yes, it is. So it's good being around like people who are so passionate about the deen. Alhamdulillah. Even in like the West, there was a big notion back home that the people in West are so they're so into partying and stuff. But alhamdulillah, so many good brothers around here and so much support, all for the sake of Allah. Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. Well, yes, I think that this is a big surprise for everybody. But the surprise coming to me is the quality of. Do you teach the Quran?
No, but I've been part of leading some sessions where we recite the Quran and do some and like read the tafsir of it and just the general meaning of the verses in the masjid, which is like in my neighborhood. So.
Well, I'm going to check you out now and on television, and I'm going to ask you the translation of a certain word. The certain word is something we use every day. For all Muslims, they're saying the word salah. Salat,
Salah?
yeah, salat.
Okay.
Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr, and Maghrib, and Isha. So, what does the word Salah mean?
Okay, Salah. So, Salah, if we look at it linguistically from the Arabic root, it comes from the word Sila. So, Sad, Lam, and Ya without the dots. So, from Sila. And Sila means to connect or connection. So, Salah essentially means you connecting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that happens through the prescribed prayer that's been given to us, alhamdulillah, 5 times a day. So,
MashaAllah, you got it. You got it right. Woo! Most of the people will say that means prayer, but it opens the connection for communication, and that's why it's called Salah and not Silla, because it's a communication connection. And this was long before anybody had a phone or a telegraph or anything to connect with people. But it meant connection with Allah.
yes.
This is one of
That's the gift, alhamdulillah.
words that is really sending me to back to school because I always thought it meant prayer, and then when I found out it means salah, a communication connection with Allah, I said, oh, this is wonderful. Wait till I tell everybody. But they weren't as impressed as I was. Some
Who
people,
wouldn't love to have a communication with Allah?
well, some people looked at it like you're telling us we know it's prayer. I said, well. Anyway, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. So, can I ask you another question?
Go ahead, Sheikh.
All right. the word for what is the word qitl mean in the English language? Qital.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the word.
Qital. Qitl.
Kettle?
The word in this is a word that they have trouble translating, and it's translated as fight in the first ayah and the second ayah in Surah Baqarah. And the first ayah that it occurs is 190 and 191.
Qital.
Qital.
Qaf ta alif lam. Qital.
Yeah. What? And I know you know the meaning, but maybe you don't know the translation of it.
That's a good one actually. I've never thought about it.
But the translations of the Quran say, if they fight you, you fight them back. But if they stop, you have to stop. Otherwise, you're the aggressor, and Allah does not love the aggressors. The second one is that waqtuluhum, and kill them wherever you find them, or slaughter them wherever you find them, or slay them wherever you find them.
Yes.
But it's the same word. Fight and slaughter is the same exact word.
Oh, I think when you add the alif after the ta, qital, it becomes a noun, like a fight,
Stronger,
a
a
battle.
stronger. Yes, it is stronger, but there is one word that's a commonality. These are the same exact words, and so it should be translated the same way. But it was intentionally mistranslated 1,000 years ago by the ones who were translating it, so they could go into and steal back the Holy Land, Jerusalem. That's where they started the Crusades. And you know where I learned that? I learned that from AI. AI. You know what I'm talking about? Artificial intelligence.
Yeah, the chat GPTs and those.
So the word is the word for slaughter or slay is what? We have a word for that, and we talk about it every single year. Not in Ramadan. Yes, Dhabiha.
Yeah, Dhabiha. We call it Dhabiha, the slaughter.
MashaAllah. Anyway, so that's not the proper word. The proper word is combat, because you can be killed in combat, and it's the same exact word, whether you're fighting or killing or combat carries it all, just like the word qital.
It's like a bag with all of the other words in it.
Yeah, combat. If they're combating you, you can combat them. And you know why it was the backstory from this is the ayah right before that, 189, it says, Yasalunaka. They are asking you about the new moons and the moons, and they're asking you about going in their back doors. And the Prophet ﷺ was told by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to say this. Tell them this is the moons are used to mark on your, like your calendar, but mark your, when is the time of Hajj. This is so that you will know the time of Hajj. And then,
Oh,
and it says, but then it goes on to say about going to the proper doors of your house to enter your house. Don't be superstitious. And then they were asking the Prophet ﷺ indirectly about what we can do if we're going for Hajj, because that is what the 100,000 people were doing with him, and they were going for Hajj. And that was the first time that they had ever gone back home. And that is why they were told, turn them out from where they turned you out. Get your house back. Get your stuff back. Because in Ihram, you cannot kill anybody.
yeah.
You can't kill an ant. You can't kill a bird. You can't kill a food or anything like that, because you are in Ihram. And the word means haram. The Ihram is coming from the word haram.
Yeah,
It's haram to do stuff. So a limited haram, but limited to things that you can or can't do.
The more things become haram on you once you are in Ihram.
Yes.
For the Masjid al-Haram.
Yes, that's why it's called Masjid al-Haram. Anyway, so Allah didn't have to tell Arabs to fight. And that, I'd always make something in my head said, that's not right, because Arabs are born fighters. At that time, they were born to fight, you know?
That's true. Yes.
And all of a sudden, we find that this is coming up twice in the Quran. Twice. Fight them. Kill them. And what? What? Why? You didn't have to tell Arabs how to fight. But they were told, because you will not lose your ihram. If they stop, you stop. And then you won't lose your Hajj.
Oh, so Sheikh, if I am understanding this correctly, that's a ruling which came for that like certain time for that Hajj, right?
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
The first Hajj that they did, that was the first time they went back, and this is why they had to ask about what I'm wearing ihram, what I do. You know, if they're attacking, and they're going to attack us, if they see that we have no weapons, how can we do that? And then this ayah comes, if they fight you, you can fight them. And then if they're killing you, you can kill them. But the word translated is the same word in both instances. So the proper word to use in English language is combat.
Okay.
Because that doesn't mean kill. It means if they're killing you, you can kill them because you're combating them.
Yes.
And that is a better way to say it, right?
Yeah, definitely. That makes it more, you can say, nuanced, and it doesn't let you have any misunderstanding. So Islam is meant for killing and all those things.
When we come back, we got to take a break right now, but when we come back, we'll talk about what Google is saying about all of this.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
stand
sure.
by and stay tuned. and stay guided by...
Guide Us TV.
All right.
Guide Us TV, watched by many, loved by all. New Muslims, young Muslims, born Muslims, non-Muslims, all enjoy it. Guide Us TV, never ads, always free. Let's keep it free, no ads. Support and share, and get guided with Guide Us TV.
وقناة جايد أس التلفزيونية الفضائية.
The programs and the channel are all dedicated to true faith, what it is, why we need it, how we use it in today's world, in simple English, 24 hours a day, right here on Guidance TV. This is Yusuf Estes for Guidance TV, bidding you peace. Salam. Salam alaikum.
ووظف الشيخ يوسف التكنولوجيا في عمله الدعوي من خلال المواقع الإلكترونية، مستخدما اللغة الإنجليزية بشكل مبسط وممتع لضمان سهولة فهمها من قبل الحضور، بالإضافة إلى استشهاده بالقرآن والتعاليم الإسلامية خلال حديثه.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Yusuf Estes with really good news. But first, many people are hearing things about Islam, but they are not getting the right message. So the best time to get the right message out is right now. And we have the best way to do exactly that with Allah's support and your help. We've got our projects, our websites, satellite TV channels, and now we can reach every home on the planet, inshallah. Let's make that difference together. It's easy. And be my dawah partner.
Welcome back to Let's Talk About It.
Go ahead.
And welcome to Let's Talk About It. We are having a conversation with a brother that is living in Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada. This is a city that I used to live in. And Brother Yusuf and our brother were discussing certain words that are found in the Quran that were mistranslated over 1,000 years ago, and looking at the real meaning of these words and the importance of understanding when you're looking at the Quran in the Arabic and knowing what the correct word is in English.
Okay, so we need to talk to the folks that just joined us now, and we want to let them know that the contest is being extended until the 15th of October. The 15th of October is the end of the program.
Contest. So it's not the 14th, it's the 15th.
Yes, because they, well, maybe it's the, it's the last day you can go on. Uploading is the 14th, but the end of the program, we're going to talk about that on the 15th. So you got until we come back live on the 15th, but none can go after that. So the 14th, that's a safe bet, you know, because we can't guarantee anything. Anyway, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. So, number one, and I'll let you talk about that and tell them how they can set the child down and do everything for them. Help me, help them.
So I'm going to do a recap. for those that are just tuning in at this stage of the program. So you go to the website, www.reciteontv.com. You go to where it says upload video, and then you scroll down and it says to register. And when you go there, you have a bunch of questions that you need to answer. So name, age, address, email address, phone number. There's a bunch of other things that needs to be filled out. It's so important that these things are filled out properly, because we're going to be sending a gift. So we need the proper address, and it's so important to get the proper name, because if you win the grand prize, if it's a wrong name, then you can't really do nothing with this grand prize, because it's not the right name. So with that, you fill out the application to join, and then you sit down with your child, go over some surahs of the Quran so they get to know it and they're comfortable with it, and then you start making videos. So the idea when you make a video, if the child's really young, then you would say, well, what is your name? And the child will go, Habib. How old are you? 8 years old. Where do you live? St. John, New Brunswick. What are you going to recite? I'm going to recite Al-Fatiha. So at that point, the child will start reciting Al-Fatiha. So from there, you take this video and you upload it to the website. And the thing is, the child can do other videos of other surahs, and basically the same process for each video, that they're reciting a different surah from the Quran. And that's basically it in a nutshell.
Okay,
And
let's show them the website. What do you think about that idea?
That's a great idea.
All right, here it is. This is the website, Recite on TV. And you can go on there and watch the videos. So we have one new one. Sami Yusuf is reciting.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Sami Yusuf. I'm 15 years old and I'm from San Jose, California. I will like to recite you Surah Qalam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نون والقلم وما يسطرون ما أنت بنعمة ربك بمجنون وإن لك لأجرا غير ممنون وإنك لعلى خلق عظيم فستبصر ويبصرون بأيكم المفتون إن ربك هو أعلم بمن ضل عن سبيله وهو أعلم بالمهتدين فلا تطع المكذبين ودوا لو تدهن فيدهنون ولا تطع كل حلاف مهين هماز مشاء بنميم مناع للخير معتد أثيم عتل بعد ذلك زنيم أن كان ذا مال وبنين إذا تتلى عليه آياتنا قال أساطير الأولين سنسمه على الخرطوم إنا بلوناهم كما بلونا أصحاب الجنة إذ أقسموا ليصرمنها مصبحين ولا يستثنون فطاف عليها طائف من ربك وهم نائمون فأصبحت كالصريم فتنادوا مصبحين أن اغدوا على حرثكم إن كنتم صارمين فانطلقوا وهم يتخافتون ألا يدخلنها اليوم عليكم مسكين وغدوا على حرد قادرين فلما رأوها قالوا إنا لضالون بل نحن محرومون قال أوسطهم أقل لكم لولا تسبحون قالوا سبحان ربنا إنا كنا ظالمين فأقبل بعضهم على بعض يتلاومون قالوا يا ويلنا إنا كنا طاغين عسى ربنا أن يبدلنا خيرا منها إنا إلى ربنا راغبون كذلك العذاب ولعذاب الآخرة أكبر لو كانوا يعلمون إن للمتقين عند ربهم جنات النعيم أفنجعل المسلمين كالمجرمين ما لكم كيف تحكمون أم لكم كتاب فيه تدرسون إن لكم فيه لما تخيرون أم لكم أيمان علينا بالغة إلى يوم القيامة إن لكم لما تحكمون سلهم أيهم بذلك زعيم أم لهم شركاء فليأتوا بشركائهم إن كانوا صادقين يوم يكشف عن ساق ويدعون إلى السجود فلا يستطيعون خاشعة أبصارهم ترهقهم ذلة وقد كانوا يدعون إلى السجود وهم سالمون فذرني ومن يكذب بهذا الحديث سنستدرجهم من حيث لا يعلمون واملي لهم إن كيدي متين أم تسألهم أجرا فهم من مغرم مثقلون أم عندهم الغيب فهم يكتبون فاصبر لحكم ربك ولا تكن كصاحب الحوت إذ نادى وهو مكظوم لولا أن تداركه نعمة من ربه لنبذ بالعراء وهو مذموم فاجتباه ربه فجعله من الصالحين وإن يكاد الذين ليزلقونك بأبصارهم لما سمعوا الذكر ويقولون إنه لمجنون وما هو إلا ذكر للعالمين جزاك الله خيرا السلام عليكم
MashaAllah. Well, brother Habib, how are you? How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing good. So, there's a couple of things that I really appreciated about the recitation. And one, I'm going to point out that there was no echo. So it was his pure, natural voice, and you could hear him pronounce the Quran clearly. His recitation was very clear, and you could hear each word. And so this is so important for the judges.
So, okay, the brother that's on the phone with us, I'm going to ask you the same question. What do you think about it?
About the website?
About the one that you recited for us.
Oh, well, Yusuf, mashallah, it was a very good recitation, alhamdulillah. The makharij and the tajweed wise, I'd say, if I had to rate it, should I rate it?
If you want to.
If I would have to give it a score out of 10, I would definitely give it a 9.5.
9.5, mashallah. He had something that I heard in when you have bod. Yes, that one is pronounced by Pakistanis and Indian people as a Z. Is that right?
Yeah, it's true. The thing is with that makhraj, it's usually like within the language itself, they don't have that, you could say they don't have that sound, so it takes a lot of practice for someone to get to that, like to really drill that in that pronunciation, that specific like bod. So many people say make the Z sound, as you said. Many people do the dal, so they say dod. They don't.
Zalikul kitabul la rayba fi. they will say ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه.
Yeah, they'll say not they'll say yes.
Yeah.
That's the general case, but it comes with practice, inshallah. As you practice more, it gets better.
Yep. Yeah. Well, this is one of the contestants, and that was a new video from him, and we really appreciate that. And let's see if our sister has a new one. 2 days ago. No, this one, Sami Yusuf, was 17 hours ago. But I'd like you to listen to the sister, and she's named Amara, and she's in the 13 to 17 age group. And let's listen to what she has.
Okay.
All right, now I'm in the way, so I gotta get. I have to move me to, get her featured here. Okay, now it's just her.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم لقد كفر الذين قالوا إن الله هو المسيح ابن مريم قل فمن يملك من الله شيئا إن أراد أن يهلك المسيح ابن مريم وأمه ومن في الأرض جميعا ولله ملك السماوات والأرض وما بينهما يخلق ما يشاء والله على كل شيء قدير وقالت اليهود والنصارى نحن أبناء الله وأحباؤه قل فلم يعذبكم بذنوبكم بل أنتم بشر ممن خلق يغفر لمن يشاء ويعذب من يشاء ولله ملك السماوات والأرض وما بينهما وإليه المصير يا أهل الكتاب قد جاءكم رسولنا يبين لكم على فترة من الرسل أن تقولوا ما جاءنا من بشير ولا نذير فقد جاءكم بشير ونذير والله على كل شيء قدير وإذ قال موسى لقومه يا قوم اذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ جعل فيكم أنبياء وجعلكم ملوكا وآتاكم ما لم يؤت أحدا من العالمين يا قوم ادخلوا الأرض المقدسة التي كتب الله لكم ولا ترتدوا على أدباركم فتنقلبوا خاسرين قالوا يا موسى إن فيها قوما جبارين وإنا لن ندخلها حتى يخرجوا منها فإن يخرجوا منها فإنا داخلون قال رجلان من الذين يخافون أنعم الله عليهما ادخلوا الراشدين.
MashaAllah. Well, I think that gets a 9.5 rating as well. Do you agree with that?
So that might even get a 10.
Well, we're not going to say that because 10 means
Yeah,
that.
there's always room for improvement.
Yeah, but this is the same category as I'm going to change the background here a little bit. Yeah. I had the girl behind me. Anyway, so, yeah. Well, we've run through about, we only have 8 minutes left out of the hour. So, Habib, I'm going to kick it back over to you. If you have anything to tell us about it, what do you think about the recitation of her?
That one was actually really good. Considering the other videos, I think that was a big improvement.
I think she did a real good job, and I would hope that she doesn't have a problem talking to the sisters on the phone and showing them that she can recite like that. If that's not the case, well, we enjoyed it, but we can't award the full any of the amount. So, yeah, if they can see her, the ladies can see her, then that's going to be okay, inshallah. What do you think?
Yeah, well, this is something that's very important and needs to be done in regards to the whole idea of judging. And it's the idea that the person that's reciting, they can see that it's actually that person that's doing it. They're not using somebody else's recording and pretending that they're saying it. So, yeah.
Maybe we could eliminate, hold on to the kids that are from 4 years old all the way through 13 or 12, and then just eliminate the next program, the next contest that we have, just eliminate any of the teenagers. What do you think?
We could do that. You mean for the next contest next year?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. In that way it makes it a lot better for the younger ones to take part.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get more young
Well, that's why
like,
we did the categories, though. The categories summed up what we wanted to do for the children, and then we cut that into 2 parts so that the kids could have, competition-wise. It's not fair to put a 17-year-old up against a 4-year-old.
Well, that's true, because a 17-year-old by that time, especially if they've been reciting the Quran from the time that they're 4 to the time that they're 17, they're definitely going to be a big improvement. So you can't put them in the same category.
Yeah. Well, we have one of the leaders of the Quran on the phone. He's a reciter. He lived in Saudi Arabia, so we'll ask him. What do you think about brother? Assalamu alaikum.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm asking you, what do you think about just having the children 4 years old and up to 12 years old, and eliminate all the teenagers. Is that a good idea or not?
I think that would give us definitely more, inshallah, participants to evaluate. Apart from that, what would have been the alternative to this?
I don't know, because this is the first time in 13 years this is the first time we had an issue of a sister wearing a niqab, but she does not want to identify herself, and so the judges cannot say that is the person that is reciting, because they can't, your head moving back and forth, it doesn't indicate that you're the one reciting.
Okay. Yeah, I think this plan is good. The one for keeping the age group from 4 all the way till 12. I think this would be a good idea and would work out, inshallah.
Okay.
In a good way.
Yeah, maybe. Well, maybe in the upcoming days, we're on every night, so I think that we should open it up for our parents to call in and talk about the ideas that they have for solving the problem, because it really is something special, because this girl really has a talent for that. And yeah, what do you think about that? What do you think about that idea?
I think the parents would definitely have a better perspective to offer in terms of like how, if they have any, maybe if they have some concerns, or if they have any some suggestions, that would definitely help us as a team make a better decision in terms of how to move forward. So I'm on board with that.
Yes, I think that's we should get the feedback. Make mashura. Shura. Yeah, I think that the parents could give us ideas how we can handle this. All right, so we are out of time, and Habib, what do you think about telling everybody what they can do?
Well, what everybody can do is stay tuned and stay guided with Guide Us TV.
This is Yusuf Estes with a personal message for you. Our kids need the Quran more now than ever before. Kids love to recite the Quran on TV, and we can reward them with great prizes. But no ads, no spam, no politics, no big business. Just our kids